You missed it this time. Somebody won this one. 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 And of course somebody won this one. They're loading those up. And they're loading those up. Everybody won. But enough of that. Let's find out how you can win. What's going on? It's Mike. And in this video, I'm going to share 5 easy steps on how you can win highly sought after merchandise. Let's go. Before we start, you need to make sure you're physically here at VIA. You cannot participate in this if you are not physically here. Step 1, you need to make sure you're logged in. Grab your phone, scan it over the QR code, click the VIA trading button. It's going to prompt you to log in. I'm already logged in, so I've skipped that step. I click on view lots. Each one of these buttons correlates to a pallet. So button number 1 is pallet number 1. It's got its price. It's got all the information you need to see. Step number 2, you need to make sure you line up. See, everybody's already lined up. They're walking in. All right, let's go check out the merchandise. So we're team players, so I'm actually going to stand in line, show you how the process works. I could cut though, couldn't I? Hey, you guys think he's going to check and make sure that I registered?
Oh yeah, my...
Step 3, for example, we're right here at this pallet. All right, this is daily raffle number 4, 675 bucks. I see my screen. I don't know if you can see, there's a little heart that says 10 on it. That means that 10 people have actually clicked it. So if I click it now, boom, it's green. That means I am choosing to buy a pallet for $675. Okay, so you keep on moving on, moving on. Okay, look, you got a bunch of brown boxes here. Great, pallet number 14, 475, 475. The question is, what's inside? All right, you open it up, check it out. You got lunch boxes, you got grills, vacuum sealers. See, this is kind of a mystery pallet because there's a lot of brown boxes. It's a little bit hard to tell. If you wanted this pallet, you would select pallet number 14. All right, so now we've selected 2 pallets. We're at $1,150 total. And our pallet number 12, $325. You check it out, you got a bunch of baby diapers. Ooh, what is this? You got air mattresses, more diapers, baby toys. So if this is merchandise you wanted again, you just add it to your list. So you keep on going pallet by pallet. It's your job to select the pallets that you're mainly interested in. You keep pressing those buttons. The ones that you want are the ones you are going to buy. So if you end up winning, you need to take them all with you. All right, so I was looking at the phone here. On number 2, 9 people wanted that because you got 9 hearts. Number 4, 15 people wanted it. Number 12, 2 people wanted it. What I'm interested in, 11 people want number 2 now. I'm interested in pallet number 11. $300 on pallet number 11, but 0 selections. Let's go see if people are missing out on an incredible deal. $300, pallet number 11. I see what looks to be a grill. You got dog kennels. You know, see something like this, got some furniture on it. It's a little bit hard to tell what's on it, which could be why it's still at 0 bids. As you got something like pallet number 24 here. What are these? These are all appliances, housewares. In this moment in time, today, housewares are very hard to find on the market. You got a pallet right here, 600 bucks. You got things like Tefal, Oyster, private label brands, and everything you can imagine for the kitchen. So on this pallet, pallet number 24, you got 6 likes on it. What do you guys say? Should we take it? Should we take it? You know what? Let's go. Let's take it. So far, we're bidding for $2,075. In order to increase your chances of winning an actual pallet, you want to focus on obviously the merchandise you want to buy, but also make sure that on your screen you are selecting buttons and pallets that don't have a lot of selections. Pallet number 2 is 15 people that have selected to purchase this pallet, which means my chances are slim. But pallet number 5, 1 person selected it. If I select that pallet now, I got a 50% chance that I'm going out with that pallet. It is strategic. You have limited amount of time. You're against all these different people in selecting the right merchandise for your business. So as it stands, there are 0 bids. 0 bids on this pallet. Again, only 800 bucks. You got a soundbar, you got a chainsaw, you got all these different surprise boxes, you got mini fridges. It looks like some sort of vacuum. I'm not really sure what it is, but you've got value in here. So you got to scan these barcodes. You got to do your due diligence, do your research, but we're still at 0 bids, 0 selections. So if I select pallet number 35 right now, boom, I just selected it. If the raffle ends right now, I win. This pallet is mine. See? Simple math. I mean, look at this. Pallet number 17. Where else do you find ride-on mowers? 7 people have selected this. 400 bucks. It's got the key. So you got to figure out what this is worth, right? So you just go to your Google, Bing, whatever search engine you use, search the model number, search the brand, figure out what it's worth. If it's worth several $1,000s, you're only getting it for 400 bucks. Chances are, this is not cheap. I got a pro tip for you. It's your lucky day. Look at this pallet. Pallet number 1. There are 0 selections on pallet number 1. It's only $325. You got a freezer in here. You got a power wheel. You got a chainsaw, fans, water dispenser, another water dispenser, a mini power wheel, a kid's playset kitchen. You got a leaf blower here, 375 bucks. Tell me you wouldn't be able to make money on this, right? You got to do your due diligence. Check it out. Make sure, see if they've been opened, if you think they're returned, if you think they're new. See what you can do with it. What could you possibly sell that power wheel for? You got to do your due diligence. Do a little bit of research. You got your hefty little phone here. You keep that website open. You keep the raffle page. Google it, use your favorite search engine, and figure out what these are worth, because 325, not 375. Nobody selected it yet, except for me. That tells me the raffle ends right now. I'm taking this home. Now look, it may not have been my first choice. It clearly wasn't all of these people's first choices, but I know I can make money on this based on the research I just did. I know I'm going home with something today. But I want to go check out the most popular pallet. Pallet number 4. We come right back to where we started. Pallet number 4 has 24 selections. That means, and we're about to show you how this happens, 24 people have selected this pallet. $675 for all these canopies. We're in June in California. These definitely come in handy. But 24 people have selected it, so you're up against 24 people. All right, so pallet number 21 is 19 selections. 19 selections. That's that pallet right there. I see a big grill. Looks nice and shiny. 375 bucks for this ginormous grill right here. Looks good to go. Doesn't seem like it's ever been used. It looks clean. And you got 2 mattresses here, 375 bucks. 21 selections now. I'm selecting it too. Let's see who wins it. Pallet number 15 over here. You got air compressors. You got a water dispenser. You got a power wheel in the back. You got another sound bar in here that seems out of packaging. $350. This is only $350. You know what? 15 people have selected it. No, 21 people have selected pallet number 15. I'm selecting it as well. Chances that I win it are slim to none, but guess what? If I win this pallet, I know I can make money for it. It's just a hustle, dude. Keep on going. And look, if this is your first time here, you've never come to a raffle, you don't even know what this is all about, well, that's what the video is here for. Take your time. Do your due diligence. Check out the pallets. Do your research. Eavesdrop. Listen to people. Figure out why they're picking those pallets. Speak to them. Everybody's friendly. There's plenty of merchandise for everybody. Maybe not at the raffle, but in general, people will support you. So look around. Keep doing your research. Do your due diligence. Go check out the pallets that people have selected. So pallet number 15, like we just did, 22 people now have selected it because I did as well. We just went and figured out why we selected it. Pallet number 24, this one right here, 12 people, including myself, wanted it. This is because this is popular merchandise that's not regularly available right now. These are typically only available at our raffles. So that's why everybody's picking them out. Now that we've made our selections, we know the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I selected 8 pallets. Total $3,925, okay? Did I win them? Did somebody else win them? We don't know, but we're about to find out. All right, step 4, you need to make sure that you are going to buy all of your selections. Think about it. If you win every single one of these pallets, that's $3,925, 8 pallets, you must take them all. If you end up winning all 8 of them and you only want to keep 5 and not take the 3, guess what? You're not taking any of them. Go through them again, right? You selected pallet number 1, go check it out. Make that final decision. You selected pallet number 4, go check it out. Make that final decision. And once you're done, we're heading over there. Let's show you what happens. Step 5, this is how you figure out what you won. We got a raffle screen over there. It's randomized numbers. I don't know if you can see it all the way from there, but they keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. If it lands on your name, you won that pallet, you're paying for it, you're taking it home. If it didn't land on your name, well, one of these people won the pallet you wanted. So you sit here, you keep checking your app, you keep checking your app, you keep checking your app, waiting to see who won. Let's see. All right, now that you know which pallets you won, you have the luxury to stand in line once more because guess what? Drum roll, please. You now get to pay for them. Now that you know how to win this highly sought after merchandise that you can't really get anywhere else, what are you waiting for? Make sure to participate in the next raffle. But how do you do that? Sign up for text notifications, 323-701-1905. Text that number and you'll be notified the next time there's a raffle. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying our videos. Click that notification bell so you don't miss the next one, and comment below. Let us know what pallet you would have bought at this raffle. I say bought, but who knows if you would have won it. Let's see you next time. Peace.